Hi guys, welcome back to a new process video for this week for the Cut Shop. This week I'm working with two of the new cut files in the store, the Blooming Bouquets that you can see here, and also the Spring Fever cut file set that has 4 phrases. So I'm going to be using both of those this week, and I started out, I wanted to put some watercolor on the flowers that I used from the Blooming Bouquets cut file. I'm using the Sienna collection from Ellie's Studio. It has a lot of pink and yellow, and so I kind of wanted to color my flowers to match those colors, and so I'm just going to do one of the flower sets with a pink and one with a yellow. And so I'm just using the watercolor set that I have from Michael's, and I just keep working with it until I can kind of get those colors to match up where I want them. And so I'm just going to add the pink to the flowers, and then I'll use some green to add to the leaves. And it's not exactly the same, but it's close enough once the layout's finished that the colors blend really well together. And you could use any other color paints if you wanted more of a solid look. You could use acrylic, anything other than the watercolors if you wanted something just to add more depth of color. But I wanted like a soft kind of look, so that's why I decided to go with the watercolors here. And so I'm just going to mix in some white and add a little bit of green there on those leaves. And these cut files would be great. You could add watercolors, you could use your gelatos, you could cut it from a pattern paper if you wanted to, and just leave it white would also be pretty. So there you see I got my colors on both of those, and I used the sketch pens to do the title. I wanted to do Meet Me in the Sunshine for my title, and so I went ahead and did the word sunshine before I started the video, and just used the black sketch pen to draw that out. And I want to layer my photo right there under the E, so I just used my craft knife to pop that up so I could push the photo. And that poor craft knife is in sad shape because I broke the tip, and so it's not very pointy anymore. So that's why it took me a while to cut through that. I definitely need to get a new craft knife. So now I'm going to add my photo, and I'm not going to mat it. I'm just going to leave it unmatted because I used a 4x6 photo, so it's pretty large and stands out since it's black and white, and I'm using the colors on the page. So now I'm just going to get those flowers in place. I wanted both of those clustered right there at the bottom corner of the photo, and I thought the best way to add those would just be to use some hot glue. I'm still trying to get my adhesive situation worked out. Still no refill for my Teresa Collins tape runner, and I usually use the little Zig pen, the liquid one, for some liquid adhesive, but it ran out, and so I'm trying to look for something to replace it, but I'm just not liking anything that I've seen in Michael's, so I'll keep looking online and see what I can find to use in place of that. But for right now I'm just using the hot glue and the American Crafts double-sided sticky tape and the pop dots, and those all seem to work really well. So I just grabbed a tag that's from the Bits pack with the Sienna collection, and then I just layered a couple of other pieces from the Bits package over that. And I wanted to get some wood veneers on the layout, so I'm just looking through those to see what I want to use, and I liked that little square talk bubble favorite, so I'm just going to layer that over the tag also. Since I had the flowers down on the bottom left corner, I wanted something to balance out on that other side to give some weight on the other side of my photo. And so now I'm just going to use the little yellow letter stickers that come with this collection to do the rest of my title, and like I said, the full title will say Meet Me in the Sunshine. So I'm just going to get all those on, and later I do go through and stitch through those. I'm not using my sewing machine that much on video because I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love it, but I think it hates me because it always likes to do crazy stuff, like the thread pops in the middle of while I'm stitching and comes out, and so I have to rethread it, and the bobbin thread gets tangled, and I have to stop and go through and get all of that untangled. So there's always some kind of craziness going on with the sewing machine. And I did sew down those edges, the slanted edges, or I should say the diagonal edges of those pattern papers that I put on, just to add a little bit more texture. And so now I'm going to use some of those cutouts. I really like that LE Studio does those because they're one of their cheaper products, and I like that it gives you so many options that you can cut out the little pieces and just use them on the page. You can use them as is. For the wood veneers, you could add gelatos or paint to those. I like to use my tiny attacher and add staples to those little tags just to give them a little bit more dimension on the page. So I'm just going to create that little cluster right there at the top. I'm sorry if I'm a little scratchy voiced. My allergies are out of control right now. I always say that winter is my favorite season because nothing is really blooming, so I don't have anything to be allergic to. But the changing of the seasons is usually pretty bad, and right now there's like pollen everywhere, so my allergies are out of control, and I've had headaches for the past few days and the stuffy nose and sore throat. So just bear with me as I get through the summer or spring allergy season. So now I wanted to add a little bit more down here over the flowers, just to get some more interest down there. And so I'm going to use some of the stickers, and I had another little piece from the Bits pack, and then I layered one of the little vellum hearts over that. And so I'm going to kind of create a line along that diagonal there for the pink and white striped paper to finish out my design. And I'm just bringing in some more of the wood veneers and kind of seeing what I want to use along that diagonal. I've used this design before, and I really like doing the diagonal on the page because I think it just gives you like a good focus on the photo, and then it gives you a line to put all your embellishments. And so now I'm adding my little enamel dots from Freckled Fawn. And I did go to Michael's today, and I bought a pair of the little craft tweezers because I've seen so many ladies on YouTube using those for their enamel dots. And even though I have tiny little fingers, my enamel dots always drive me crazy, so I'm going to give that a try and see how it goes. And since I do use the glue gun a lot, hopefully that will help me from burning myself when I'm using something small and I can use the tweezers. And so right there on the other side, I just added a flare button from a Flare for Buttons that says Family, just to give a different type of embellishment to the page. And I forgot that I did not glue down those two small wood veneer hearts, so I had to get those down also. And I'm just kind of going back and forth, picking out the things that I want to finish off along the diagonal there. And I just added some of the little word phrases also. And I liked those, the pink and the yellow. I've been on a pink and yellow kick lately. I think I've used it on my last 5 layouts. So, I really like those colors, and so I'm just going to add some of those manufacturer strips there at the bottom, just to bring in a different color. That one has the gray on it. So I just wanted to get that with the little hearts. I thought that was cute. And just seeing if there's anything else on that sticker sheet that I want to add. I like to add the word phrases to my pages. I'm always looking for some word phrases. So I'm going to finish off and just add some black color shine. I was deciding between that and the tinsel, but decided to go with the black. And I'll have a few more things added at the end. I do add another strip at the top and a little bit more stitching. So thanks for watching today, and I just wanted to say welcome to all my new subscribers, and to thank everyone for your comments. I always love to read them. So just check out our videos each week for the new cut files, and you'll see the new one, all the new ones at the end of the video here. And you can visit the blog at thecutshop.blogspot.com, and you can see the finished layout with the close-ups. Thanks for watching this week. I'll see you next time.